Speaking of rockers, did you hear Tekashi 6ix9ine is pleading guilty?
They say he's facing either 32 or 42 years.
They said I think the minimum sentence is 47 years. Yeah, he's 22. The minimum sentence is 47 years, but they're trying to scratch time off that because apparently he's ratting people out.
Is he tattling on people?
Apparently, that's what they're saying. He's tattling on people. They're saying that he's letting police officers know who shot Chief Keef, which, has been quite a mystery for a lot of people. But yeah, he's looking at 47 years, which they'll probably bring down. But somebody did the math. And if he really is 22, and he does 47 years, when he gets out of jail,
he'll be 69.
I mean, that's amazing. It's almost like you should do that on purpose.
47 of life. I wonder what he'll actually get. I'll bet you he gets, if he pleads and all this stuff.
Yeah. He's pleading guilty. He's ratting people out. And this is and he's not confessing to shooting anybody. He's confessing to being connected to gangs, I think, and being involved in these crimes.
And he cannot hide.
No, he's not going to hide. So what do you think he would get? Do you think he could split the time in half? Think he can maybe get 25 years?
They said he might need witness protection.
Once he gets out?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You think his career's over?
Yeah. Oh, my God.
Well, I mean,
no one's going to care by the time he gets out of jail.
Yeah, what's he going to be like?
Depending on how much he does.
Well, if he does even 25 years by the time he gets out, he's...
No, we ain't going to do 25 years.
5 years even?
Maybe 5, yeah. No, because the guy didn't die.
I think he'll do more than 5.
Yeah, if the minimum sentence
he's
is looking
guilty to 9 federal charges.
Yeah, he's looking at the...
But again, it depends on what he actually did and what he actually...
He said he did everything.
Yeah, what he's pleading guilty to is a 47-year penalty.
No, but I mean, that's the maximum. I mean,
that's the minimum.
The
47
minimum
of life.
I don't think he's going to get that much time. It depends on what information he gives about other people. Like, he didn't actually do the shooting, so he's giving them the shooting.
I'll probably get to 10 years, though.
Maybe, yeah, but he won't do 10.
But even then, I mean, yeah, he would get out in his early 30s. He could still have a career, but he won't. Especially because, like, the stuff he does is so targeted towards young people anyway. Like, you don't listen to Tekashi 6ix9ine's work and think to yourself, this is the stuff that's going to live forever. You go, this is the stuff that's awesome for right now that kids like. But everybody moves on from it. And if he gets out of jail and it's like, oh, yeah, I remember him. He was ridiculous. He had the rainbow hair. And maybe he told on some people. I don't think that that's the best context for relaunching your rap career.
What the fuck is he doing?
He's trying not to do jail time.
No. I mean, but like, what are you doing getting involved on that level?
Yeah, who knows?
The gang.
Who knows?
I mean, that's what gangs do.
Well, he was involved
from the time he was young.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This wasn't something that he started once he got big.
Yeah, it's one of those things where you have to imagine. I mean, I don't know. Believe it or not, I'm very far removed from any of this type of life. But you have to imagine that, he's involved with this stuff from the time he's super young. He doesn't, it's the life that he knows. And you do feel invincible. You see people around you that are succeeding at it. I'm sure he felt invincible, and it's just starting to hit him now. Holy shit. I had the whole world in my palm, and I lost it all. It's all gone, and it's not coming back.
He fucked up.
I can't do 50 years in jail. Maybe life. He's just now probably getting to this place where this is reality now. This is real life. No more Twitter
now
trolling.
That he's sitting in jail and going, oh my God, I'm really just shitting in this fucking metal toilet.
This is forever.
No one can help me.
Yeah. Yeah, so he's probably like, fuck it. I got to do, even if I'm not going to be a famous rapper when I get out of here, he'll do way less time. He'll tell on some people. He'll shave his head. He'll come out. He's got all those stupid tattoos on his face.
What do you do? How do you blend in with those?
Makeup. He's got to wear makeup every day.
Can't go out in the rain?
He'll
have to have them covered.
Or removed.
With what?
Or removed.
More tattoos?
No, removed.
What is tattoo removal like? Doesn't it sometimes leave scars behind, or is it good enough now where not really?
It's pretty good. Yeah, I had a friend have a whole sleeve removed.
And you can't tell?
Well, you can just see like little color here and there, but for the most part, it's pretty much gone.
Because back in the day, it used to make people look like burn victims, right?
Bad.
Yeah.
But
it's pretty good now?
It's pretty good, yeah. And I'm sure it'll be better. It just keeps getting better and better.
Of course, because he's not going to do it before he gets out of jail.
But you remember, I wonder how long Gucci Mane did in jail? And he came back out. He's bigger than ever.
Yeah.
How long did he do?
Did he rat anybody out?
That's a good question.
I don't think he did.
You don't want the Bloods looking for you.
Yeah.
Who the fuck wants that?
Yeah, because Gucci Mane, I feel like he came out with even more credibility, right? He came out with more street cred.
Yeah.
He did rat people out?
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He was facing up to 20 years.
It seemed like, he came out looking like more of a badass.
And he came out better looking.
In
got
shape.
Yeah.
What did he do, a year?
He's looking it up now.
Yeah, this guy wanting street cred, he did too many felonies.
You had too many felonies. That's the problem.
For a rapper, a year in jail is not bad.
T.I. did a year in jail.
Yeah, a year or two, these guys can survive.
Didn't Lil Wayne do a year in jail?
Yeah.
Yeah. And this is at like the peak of their careers. They come out and it's okay. But
a gun charge.
You can't be doing, gun charge is fine. A year, that's fine. That can almost help sometimes.
Yeah.
47 years?
That's a long
No, career can't handle 47 years in jail.
Jesus, that means I was 3 when somebody went in jail. So whoever's popular in 1971 comes out now, hoping people remember.
Yeah, hey, can we pick up right where we left off? I don't think so.
He won't get. I would love a. He gets sentenced to 3 years. I would love a cop or a lawyer or something. What do you think he's going to get? I'm curious.
Yeah, because you hear 47 years and it's such a crazy.
They throw those numbers around to scare you, and it works.
But it's not. It's not if you negotiate and make deals and
You're
stuff.
Facing that if 47 to life, but
and what's the good behavior rule and all that? Like how much of that is actually? It says Tekashi 6ix9ine has pleaded. He has previously pleaded not guilty since his arrest in November. This week, though, 3 of his associates and alleged gang members involved in his racketeering case were indicted, and reports surfaced that Tekashi, whose real name is Daniel Hernandez, was potentially cooperating with the prosecution in some capacity, pled guilty on January 23rd, and the plea was made public on Friday. He pled guilty to an array of charges, including weapons possession, armed robbery, dealing narcotics, including fentanyl and heroin.
You know what? He might do 15 years.
Yeah, the drug stuff they take it seriously.
And armed robbery.
Yeah. Armed robbery is a big one. It's not like he just had a gun. Armed robbery and dealing fentanyl and heroin.
And gun charges.
And then also the gun charges on top of that. Not good.
It also depends on what you give them, on how many other guys you give them. Like they might really want these other guys more.
Roll over like Hendry. It says the indictment filed by U.S. Attorney charges him with participation in the operation and management of the 9 Trey Bloods, a New York gang. The indictment alleges that they committed multiple shootings, robberies, and assaults against their rivals and against fellow members. So I think also you plead guilty to all of those charges so you don't get wrapped up in the murder charges that are associated with the gang. Because, if you're associated with the gang and one guy gets the murder charge, they can get all the gang members on the conspiracy to commit murder. So you can avoid that by pleading guilty to these other things, maybe.
And racketeering stinks. Maybe.
Yeah, it's tough. It says he was involved in all criminal aspects between 2017 and 2018. That's in November of 2018. It says he was still doing this stuff.
Let's go to Will in Maryland. He might have an answer for us.
All right. What's up, Will?
Hey, guys. Good morning. How are you?
Thank you.
So the sentencing range of 47 years to life might be like the top,
right.
Like that's the maximum amount of time he's exposed to. But what he's actually going to get is dependent on what his the federal courts use sentencing guidelines like a lot of states do. So it's going to depend on factors like obviously the severity of the offense, his prior record, and things like that.
What if he told police who shot Chief Keef?
Well, that's where the judge's discretion comes into, right?
I see.
So the judge can divert from the guidelines either up or down, but they have to make like a finding on the record to do so. So usually the guideline, whatever the guidelines are, is what the sentence is going to be between. But the judge can divert. Now, once he actually goes to jail, right now, most federal inmates serve about 85 to 90% of their time before they're eligible for parole.
Oh, because it's federal.
Of course.
Yeah.
Man.
How much time do you think he will get? What do you think if he's facing 40 years? Do you think he'll do 15 years?
I would, like I said, if he rats out a bunch of people, I could see the judge like deviating from the sentencing guidelines, but I don't think he's going to serve any less than like 20.
Wow.
Wow, 20 years. Thank you, buddy.
What a dope.
What a dope, man.
20 fucking years.
You got the whole world. It's like the hottest musical act in the country for a second.
He's still huge.
He's enormous. That can be huge for that much longer. It says the indictment goes on to claim that he knowingly did use and carry firearms. He shot at an individual who was a rival gang member, and he participated in a gunpoint robbery of rivals of the gang. He also is charged with conspiring to distribute over 1 kilo of substances containing a detectable amount of heroin.
Let's see, Mike. This other lawyer in New York thinks he knows.
Mike?
Hey, guys.
Hey, man.
All right, so the other caller was pretty close. In the Southern District where the indictment is, there are some judges that take 50% as their standard for cooperators. Most of the judges, though, use most of their discretionary abilities. So for 6ix9ine, from what I've read, was more of a bystander, but he's obviously pled guilty to the conspiracies on all these counts, which can hold him just as culpable in federal court. My guess is he's obviously going to be in until all the guys that he's ratting on either take a plea or go to trial. So he'll probably be in for a few years until that happens, and I would bet that the judges give him probably about 5-6 years altogether, because from what I've read, it didn't look like he was a high-level participant. It looked like he was a low-level guy who was ratting on the others.
Is he going to be in like protective custody the whole time, like isolated from everyone?
He's been moved to a facility that's on the outer perimeters of JFK Airport, which is a private facility where most of the cooperating witnesses in the southern and eastern districts in New York are housed. So he's in a facility that is a couple of random guys for health issues, but the vast majority are all rats.
So you think he might get like 7 years? He might do 6-7 years?
Yeah, I think probably about that. It's a good number.
Okay.
All right, thanks, man.
Thanks, man, very much.
Man, Johnny Cash saying about having the blues, listening to that train drive by Folsom Prison.
Yeah.
Imagine you're stuck in a fucking jail for rats and you're just watching planes go to the Bahamas from JFK all day. It'd be so much like just watching these planes go. Where do you think they're going? They're probably going to the beach. I'm stuck here.
What does he do when he gets out?
First, he removes all the tattoo. You think he's going to take all his whole arm is covered in tiny little 6ix9ine tattoos.
Whole body.
Do you think
Unless he didn't rat, but I think he's...
The article said he did. Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows? The articles are saying it looks like he did. And I would imagine that he will. Jail seems fucking horrible.
Dude, he's 22 years old. He's a little guy, too. Like, I know you have a gang
he's a
affiliation.
tough guy, but,
I'm sure, but they can't protect you all the time.
No, I would imagine he would stay in protective custody forever, the whole time he's there.